I would like to thank Craig Jarrett for sending me this story, and this is coming out of the state I live in. And I'm familiar with the school as far as hearing about the school, but I've never been to the school. And you can look at it right here, and it says rape suspects. This story reminds me so much of a story that became really well known across the establishment. And I can't remember the guy's name. Maybe y'all will help me as I go along with the story. But anyway, um, I'm lucky to have even found their names because they have allowed them to remain anonymous. So we have these four by the names of J.C. Abedi, Christian Lee Will Smith, not to be confused with the actor Will Smith, and Caleb Thorpe, who all attend uh, Damascus High School, and they've all been hit with rape charges because they involved themselves with a hazing of multiple people because they was on the JV football team, and they got into a hazing uh altercation with a few other people, I guess, to try to quote unquote welcome them to the team. But they basically sodomized them. And what was their tool of choice to use? A fucking broomstick. You heard me correctly. They used a goddamn broomstick. Let me go ahead and read this article that's coming from Fox News. Yeah, Fox News. Four Maryland high school football players are accused of astonishingly cruel sexual assaults on four teammates inside their school's locker room on Halloween. Figures that they would do it on that day. The alleged attackers and accusers are all members of the Damascus High School junior varsity football team. They are 15 years old but are being charged as adults. Police said the students attacked four boys in what the principal described as an assault involving a broom. The suspects and victims allegedly told police the assaults were part of a hazing ritual. One unidentified student was charged as a juvenile. The alleged attack involved a 4-foot broom. One freshman tried to escape the room but was allegedly blocked. An alleged victim told police that two players threw him to the floor, held his feet down. He reportedly said he was poked in his buttocks with the wooden broom. The police said the three others were attacked in a similar way. Victim C said after they were finished with him, they proceeded to victim A, where they pulled victim A's sweatshirt over the top of his head, punched him in the face, knocked him on his back, and stomped on him. Investigators said in an arrest document. Police reportedly said in court papers that one victim asked an attacker to stop but was told it was quote unquote tradition. The alleged assaults came to light after a father found his son sobbing in his room later that night. The suspect made a court appearance in Montgomery County District Court on Monday and were charged with first-degree rape. The defendant's conduct was astonishingly cruel. Each defendant played a significant role in carrying out their plan to sexually assault the victims in this case, whether it was pushing, touching, stumping, holding down, tackling, or wielding the broom. The crimes could only have been committed with the active participation of each defendant. The suspects John Claude Abedi, Christian Jamal Lee, Will Daniel Smith, and Caleb Thorpe were released Monday on bond. The Post reported that one defense attorney on Monday called the alleged incidents hazing that went to extremes. The attorney for Smith reportedly said in court that it is a developing case. The lawyer for Lee said his client had a stellar background and no propensity for violence whatsoever. So there they go with that whole they're shaping up that defense to say we need to protect their future. It's coming. The lawyer for Thorpe said his client is active in his church. Who gives a shit? It's a lot of people who's active in their church who do filthy shit. And take 6 honors courses. Who gives a shit about that either? The attorney for Abedi talked about how peer pressure can take over. He reportedly called his client a warm, kind young man. They laying it on thick. Abedi's lawyer said previously that his client will plead not guilty. Lawyers for Smith and Thorpe said the case should have remained in juvenile court, Fox DC, citing court documents, reported that Smith told police that the broom had been used for generations. No other victims, even from prior years, have come forward. I will caution anyone to refer to this as a hazing. These boys were victims of criminal acts. They were not victims of hazing. They were victims of first-degree rapes and attempted rapes. These were crimes. It's just amazing to me of what they'll do in order to protect those degenerates. I don't give a damn about him being active in the church. I don't give a damn about him having straight A's. I don't give a damn if he helped an old lady across the street. I don't give a damn if he took out the trash. These motherfuckers need to be locked the fuck up. Point blank, period. They always like to say, oh, they did this and they did that. They saved the cat out of the tree. What? Who cares? Those are all good deeds, whatever. But this right here is extreme. Y'all took a fucking broomstick and put it up someone's rectum. But it doesn't surprise me, because if y'all remember that story about the disabled black child in Iowa, was it Iowa or Idaho? I think it was Idaho, who got sodomized with a fucking wired hanger, and those 4 white boys, nothing happened to them. So I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happens to them. But it just shows you the nature that many of them have. It goes all the way back to their cave days. Now, I saw one of the people, his middle name was Jamal. His ass better not be black. And if he is, and all of them don't get time, let his ass be the one. I know y'all probably be like, oh, I can't believe you said it. Believe I said it. Because if you are dumb enough to hang around and do and engage in some shit like that, you need your ass handed to you on a silver platter. All of them do. That is that's violation right there. And I hope to God that the ones that they did this to did not willfully participate in it, although those lawyers for them are going to push that. Even after one of them claimed that he tried to leave and they blocked the door. Talking about, oh, this was hazing. No, the person at the end had it correct. This is a criminal act. Very criminal. Don't try to rewrite the rules and shit because of who they are or what little accomplishments and good deeds they've done. No. If it's a criminal act, look at them and deal with them as fucking criminals. Y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. The links will be down in the description. I'll talk to you in the next one.